Good morning, my name is Jake Livingston, Operations Chief for the Alaska Type 1 team, and I'm going to give you a briefing for September 15th for the Cedar Creek Fire East Zone. So we've gotten some cool temperatures and higher humidities coming over the fire for the next several days, very light winds, so that's going to help out to reduce fire behavior. I'll start out with the southern end of the fire down by our boundary with the Pacific Northwest Team 3. Down in there, our division Victor is working with their division and branch chief to come up with a good plan to connect what we're doing on the 5897 road and what they're doing coming off of the Fuji Mountain Trail. Our resources are prepping the 5897 road with ground personnel and equipment, and then also a hotshot crew is heading north up the 5897 road up to the Charlton Lake and Waldo Lake area up in the vicinity of the 4290. I've previously talked about this area being hazardous with snags and fire behavior, but with the changing weather conditions, the fire behavior has subsided. And then when the hotshot crew went in there yesterday to scout it out and assess the snag hazards, they said that the fire had burned through the hazardous snag area, and they felt there was a good opportunity to go direct on the fire's edge from the Waldo, well, up in the vicinity of Waldo Lake and Charlton Lake. They're going to focus first on the part of the fire that crossed over to the south side of the 4290 road, probably about a mile of edge in there. And if they can secure that to the 4290 road, that might create the 4290 road as being a viable option as a control line in the future. So more to come on that. As we go back down to the south, Odell Lake, that's where our structure group is operating. We have Sunset Cove, the Shelter Cove. We have all the structures between the highway and the north shore of Odell Lake. Structure group continues to make improvements on what they've already done as far as structure protection there. And then they're spreading out into Sunset Cove and Shelter Cove, as I mentioned, and assessing and doing structure protection measures there. We have a Division Romeo just to the southeast of there, assessing along the 58 corridor. They're going to be assessing, continue to assess Diamond Peak subdivision, and then come up with personnel needs and equipment needs for future operations. Over in this vicinity, the 4668 road, which runs off the southeast end of Odell Lake and heads up towards Davis Lake, we've got crews working to improve that road today, creating a fuel break on the west side of that road. And then from the Division Juliet side, we have crews working along the 4660 road along with the equipment. So the plan is to meet in the middle there and create a catcher's mitt. That'll be an ongoing operation over the next, well, up to a week for sure. Highway 46, Division Juliet, still continue with the equipment down that highway corridor, Cascade Lakes Highway. And then as you head north into the other divisions, Division Papa Sierra, they're also working along the highway corridor with the equipment. Again, 100 foot on the west side of the highway, shaded fuel break, so 40-foot spacing, just removing all the understory vegetation. They continue to work on the 700 road and the 4630 road, prepping that with crews. They have chippers, and they're chipping up all the excess debris, and they'll come around the southwest side of Cultus Lake. They'll continue to assess all their structure protection measures that they did on the campgrounds and the Cultus Lake Resort, just to make sure that's operational, as well as Lava Lake Resort, Crane Prairie Resort. They've got some people down in the Twin Lakes Resort area making assessments there. Thank you.